Okay, so I'm working really hard on trying to focus my eyes on the computer camera instead of looking at the screen and watching my eyeballs bounce around because I find that really amusing. And so, in a way to remedy this, you can't see it, but on top of my computer, I've put a little smiley face, and I put two freckles on one side and one freckle on the other side in the hopes that I would stare at the crooked freckles and be like, oh my gosh, imbalance, my mind is just blown. But I found an even better solution to fixing this not looking at the camera problem. I have um okay, so confession here. I talk to myself a lot and I pretend that there's a man in the back of my car, and I talk to myself a lot in the car because I don't always listen to the radio because I get bored with the talking and the ads. And sometimes if they're playing a good song, I'll sing along with the song at the top of my voice, and I'll like turn the song way up, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is an awesome thing, it's an awesome song," and I'm just super happy. But for the most part, when they're not playing a good song, I just talk to myself, and so I drive enough in the dark at night that um, I have this paranoia, and it's not like I'm super scared of it happening. I just think it might happen eventually to me. And I've just kind of accepted this fact that there's a man that lives in the back of my car, and he's waiting for me to. I don't remember what he was waiting for, but he's waiting for something. And someday, when the zombie apocalypse is going to come, as I'm driving along laughing at my own jokes, which is, I know, really sad that I laugh at myself, but I mean, if I can't find some way to make myself happy, I might as well find another way. And sometimes I find myself kind of funny, which is probably not a good thing. It's a little conceited. But anyway, so there's this man that lives in the back of my car, and as I drive along, one of these days as I drive, and I'm going to be laughing, and he'll be like, "Oh my gosh, this joke is the best you can get," which is really sad, but you can't do this anymore. You're too conceited. So he's gonna crawl over my seats like a zombie, because he is a zombie. And I'm gonna look up in my mirror, and I'm gonna watch him crawl over my seats, and he's gonna kill me. That's a little bit morbid, and people think I'm really morbid, but actually it's really funny because I'm driving along and I'll be like, I wonder what the man in the back of my car is thinking about this. But there's also a man recently, as of this semester, who began living in my computer. And so now I'm going to talk to him instead of the man in the back of my car. So it's the little opening of my heart there about the creepy, non-existent men that I solidify into my reality that don't actually exist. Well, actually, I don't know that. I'm fairly certain that the man in the back of my car exists. And even though I haven't seen him, I can just picture him climbing zombie style over my seats one of these days. Like his hands will be like all. It'll just it'll be awesome. But yeah, that's the man in the back of my car.